Breaking one of these 10 commandments will lead you to hell. 1. Worshipping other gods. Putting any other gods or idols before the one true God is a direct violation of the first commandment. Worshipping false deities or prioritizing worldly pursuits above your faith can lead you away from God's grace. 2. Taking the Lord's name in vain. The third commandment warns against using the Lord's name irreverently or falsely, as it shows a lack of respect for God. Habitual blasphemy and disrespect towards God's name can distance you from His presence. 3. Breaking the Sabbath. The fourth commandment instructs us to remember and keep the Sabbath day holy. Neglecting this sacred day of rest and worship can lead to spiritual detachment and a weakened relationship with God. 4. Disobeying parents. The fifth commandment teaches us to honor our parents. Failing to do so not only disrupts family harmony, but can also lead to a lack of moral grounding and respect for authority, potentially leading one astray. 5. Committing adultery. The seventh commandment prohibits adultery, which not only harms marriages, but also undermines the sanctity of the marital covenant. Engaging in adultery can have severe spiritual consequences. 6. Stealing. The eighth commandment condemns theft, which is not just a crime against others, but also a violation of God's moral law. Engaging in theft or dishonesty can distance you from God's righteousness. 7. Bearing false witness. The ninth commandment warns against bearing false witness or lying. Habitual dishonesty and deceit can erode trust, damage relationships, and lead to moral decay. 8. Coveting. The 10th commandment cautions against coveting what belongs to others, as it can breed jealousy, greed, and discontentment. Such attitudes can draw you away from contentment and God's will. 9. Murder. While it may seem obvious, taking another person's life is a grave violation of the commandment against murder. It not only harms the victim, but also stains the soul of the perpetrator. 10. Committing idolatry. Beyond worshiping other gods, the broader sense of idolatry includes prioritizing material possessions, fame, or personal desires above God. This can lead to a gradual separation from God's teachings and presence. It's important to remember that as a Christian, the path to salvation involves repentance, seeking forgiveness, and striving to live in accordance with God's commandments and the teachings of Jesus Christ. While these sins may lead one away from God, redemption and forgiveness are always possible through sincere repentance and faith in God's grace. This is the end of this episode. Follow for more content.